Welcome back, or welcome to Optimal Self Live. Thank you so much for joining us. Thanks for being here. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend these few minutes with me. Those of you guys, it's the first time, well, welcome to Optimal Self Live. I hope you get to understand that this is a journey of being the best version of you. This is a journey of not living somebody else's life, not living somebody else's story, but truly writing your own story, writing your own life and living it in the best possible way that you can in your most precious integrity, so that you can have and get your dreams every single day. So here we go. Today, I want to talk about a little term, and they're called keystone habits. We talk a lot about habits. In the book, The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, he talks about keystone habits. And what keystone habits are something that you, when you make this habit, when this habit becomes yours, this change you make in your life ends up rippling through all areas of your life in everything that you do. So this one habit is the one that triggers everything else to create your world, to create even the best version of you, right? And in his book, he talks about the story about this woman who goes to, I believe is India or somewhere. And, she just has this incredible experience, but she's going through a divorce. She's 100 pounds overweight. And she finds this flyer that says there's this 20-mile hike, or this 20-mile excursion is the word they use, to these ruins. And she's like, man, there's no way in my current condition I can do that. And so what she ends up doing is when she gets home, she says, I'm going to make that. 1 year from now, I'm going back and I'm going to go on that 20-mile excursion. And so immediately, so she buys a treadmill, right? And she starts walking on the treadmill, and walking leads to a light jog. And she was a smoker. She's like, man, I can't run that much. I can't get the air. So I probably need to stop smoking, and I want to get this weight off. And so she stops smoking, or she starts that attempt. And then as she keeps going, she ends up eating better because she's running on this treadmill. Then she takes the running to outside, actually takes another and says, you know what? I love running. I found out that I love running, and weight's falling off, and I want to actually do a marathon. So all of these things happen. And she ultimately gets back a year, loses 100 pounds, her job gets better, she meets the man of her dreams. All of these things that start to happen in her life, all because she had a goal, she had something of importance to her, and then she actually put together a plan, and that one habit was the keystone habit that went rippling through her life, that actually got her to ultimately being the best version of herself and actually growing into the person that she wanted to be. Incredible, right? Like, incredible story. It's a cool story. But now let's look at ourselves for a second. What is that? What are the things that I need to be doing? What are the habits that I need to create so that I can have that goal, so that I can reach my goals? Well, first you got to have them. You got to have a goal. You got to know what that is. Pick something. And then put the plan in place, because the actions are basically what became her habits, right? She became a runner. She became a non-smoker. She became addicted to eating well and feeling better. And all of a sudden, her moods got better. Your energy gets better. Everything starts to change, and everything starts to move in the direction of you living your optimal self and being the best version of you. So what is it? What I want you to think about is this: no matter what, right? No matter what, habits are not actually broken. You actually are creating new habits over them, right? I'm going to say that to you again. Habits are not broken. You remake new ones. Let that sink in for a second. Because habit is the cue, something happens, right? The cue, what the action I take, and then the response that I get. And when you have a positive response, then I do it again, right? It's why those cookies are so tempting, because I know as soon as I'm a little bit hungry, or I have that craving, And then I take that bite of that cookie and I get that sugar rush. And then it's euphoria inside my body. And so what do? I eat another one and I eat another one and I eat another one. And the sugar and everything, it's the opposite effect of what I want on the outside, but the inside is the euphoria. Same thing with the smoker with the cigarette, right? It's the cue, it's everything happens in a way. So I don't actually break the habit. I actually create a new habit over when that cue happens. It's the new habit that actually works for me, right? And so what do I have to do to create that new habit? What is that keystone habit that I need to create, that I need to work on? Because that's the thing. What is the thing? If you have an ultimate goal, it's not about doing everything. That's not what it's about. It's about doing one thing very, very well. And then that one thing having a rippling effect into every area of your life. What I'm saying to you is this. For you to be the best version of you, what's the very first step that you need to take? Maybe it's hydration. Maybe it's movement. Maybe it's I just need to get with myself and work on my breath, right? Get some, maybe a meditation or mindfulness is what people use in this same space, right? But it's really, the object is breathing. It's really oxygenating my blood. It's diaphragmatic breathing, right? Maybe it's reading. Maybe I need to start filling my brain with something more. Maybe it's something I need to learn so that I can actually use it in my life. Maybe it's a journal. Maybe I need to get stuff out. Maybe I need to be writing. But what it all is, the bottom line is, you need to get intentional. You need to get very intentional about what your goal is, about what you want, and about getting on that journey of being the best version of you. Because the moment you do, it's very easy to find the keystone habit. The keystone habit will then form over the bad habit that you already have, because they're not broken, right? They're not broken. They're still there. And now I form this better habit over it. Now I go for a walk. Now I pick up water instead of a soda, right? Now I choose a piece of fish instead of a burger, whatever that thing is. But that's the keystone habit. That's the thing, is once I do it and I form this new one, right? I remake the response for myself. I choose better. And then it starts to ripple into all areas of your life. That's the keystone habit. That's how you get on the journey of being the best version of you, living it every single second. And what I want you to really understand, and I want you to really take home today, is that the people around you will start to support it. You've got to be verbal. You've got to say what it is. We always talk about weight loss. If it's, I want to lose weight, tell people about it. I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to lose 20 pounds, whatever that is. I want to get that promotion. And then get after it. And the people around you, the people that love you, will support you. They'll say, hey, they'll even knock that cookie out of your hand, say, nope, you're on your journey. You're on your way to losing that weight. And guess what? Those of you that are parents, those of you that have people around you that care about you, that you are inspiring, that you're their role model, that they're watching. And when they see you get on that journey, when they see you becoming the best version of you, they then understand that they can do it too. That's our gift to the world. That's our gift to our children. That's our gift to our loved ones, is the ability to show them, hey, you can do it too. So what is it? What is that keystone habit? Go find it. Start figuring it out. Make it small. Like I just said, it could be as small as, instead of a Diet Coke or instead of a soda, I grab water. Instead of, right, whatever that is, I do this. Pick one thing right now. Don't wait. Don't wait till your birthday. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for whatever the day you need that you think that's when it's time to start. No. The time to start is now. Your opportunity is now. Do not let it slip. There it is. That's all I got for you today. I hope each and every one of you shares this with somebody that you love. Share it with anybody out there, because this is our opportunity to touch people, to help people. So many people are struggling right now, and it's time to stop with the polarization. It's time to stop pushing people away. It's time to listen. And it's time for you to be an example. Be the best version of you and inspire others to do the same. As always, jump over to iTunes, Stitcher, anywhere that you can. Please rate, review us, like it, share it. Also, if you ever go on YouTube, just type in Optimal Self and give us a subscribe. It helps push it out there, and it helps us reach more people. All right. Have an amazing, amazing night. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.